Hello everybody and welcome to the first of 4 Build-A-Bird habitat building competition tour videos. And yes, I know, I said that this would be out last week and I said that it would be all in one video. But my editing software is being a royal pain in the peach emoji, randomly shutting down on me, so here we are. I have received and will be touring 4 excellently amazing submissions. A4, with an Australia-themed mixed species habitat featuring the emu along with wallabies and kangaroos. The Lawrence, with an aviary for the red-crowned crane. Thrillus, or Trillus, not sure, please correct me, with a tropical cassowary enclosure. And Warthog Queen, with the 3 cassowaries, aviary, and picnic site. In this video, I'll be touring the mixed species habitat by A4. And here we are. Yes, I jumped into Explore Cam mode, which I do not have a lot of experience with, so this is going to be interesting. This is a really nice little square. Yeah, they think so too. And there's a can you find all 6 orange eggs? Probably not, if I'm going to be honest, but I'll try. Trail of the birds. I see 1 bird. And then we have another trail over here, and okay, we're going to go right, because that's what Delay Designer does, and what Delay Designer does is correct. Oh, wait, we're looking for eggs. Do you have an egg? Is that an egg? Might be an egg. We have some flamingos, and we have some really nicely recolored peafowl. That is an egg. And a rubber ducky. I love this. I love the rubber duckies here as well. And an egg. Yay, we found an egg. This is a nice little square. Whoop, now I'm tall. Penguins. Cute. And going down here. And here we have the habitat. How close are you allowed to go to this? I think I would have probably put in like a guest fence here. I know that functionally they stay on the path, but real zoo realism wise, oh, this is a nice detail. That they're like, I think this is actually what I did in Reptopia as well. Using those things to hold on. Now I'm short. Now I'm really tall. Why is this so difficult? And this is a nice fence. I would have switched that one out with one of these as well, to not have like different types of but. And I like the terrain work here. We're gonna look at this from a few angles, I think, because it seems like the path is going all the way around. And that's a nice little education station. Actually, let me just get back to that one. Because I like the fact that you recolored the sides of the screens and to match this, and so the whole color scheme is really nice because you had those peafowl back there with the yellow browny gray, and here you have the yellow browny gray. Yeah, that's nice. Can I run? Whoa, yes, that was fast. And we have a that is a really nice building. That is a very nice building, yes. Ooh, it's a floor decorated. See, right here, it seems a little bit unfinished. Because the floor kind of just stops and then before it reaches the wall. But over here, this is really nice. That looks great. Let's go out here and look into the enclosure. Great view of the, okay, you're not dead. That's good. That works really well. Again, with the terrain going down here, and you have a really, now I'm tall, nice view in here of the bouncy birds. Yeah, very, very nice little guest area here. And another education station. Wait, those are the small screens though, so those aren't actually functional. Probably put them in the wall and you did the smart thing. And we are at the staff. There's a little peek hole. And an egg. I found an egg. I totally forgot to look for eggs. Did we miss any eggs? Please tell me in the comments if I missed eggs, but there's definitely an egg, and draw me like one of your French kangaroos, why don't you? So here we have these, this architecture is really nice. The wood and the stone and the, what are these things? Plaster wall panels used for the roof. Very, very nice. And the leaves just making sure that you don't have that edge. Leaves just softening that out a little bit. And another little peek hole. Yeah, I don't think I would necessarily have, let the guests get quite this close to the door, even if they can't get in there. They don't have a code for it, I assume. Not handing out those with the tickets. This looks very nice. And I really appreciate that you recolored the doors. I don't think I've ever used this bright of a yellow. But it works so well. I would not have expected that to work so well. But where is the rest of the staff area? Do I have to go around over here? Because the building is gorge. I was asking for a place for like brooms and mops and like... Wait, do we not have that? I don't think there's a staff area that's like not the buildings. I'm gonna have to come back and now I'm trolled. I'm gonna have to come back and look for that. And we have another. So this one has, okay, we have glass over here, and we have the mesh down here, and we have metal bars. It might be a little bit too much going on. I mean, each individual part works really well, but all together, I think I'm short. I would have just used maybe just the glass and the mesh and then kept it at that. Have to commend you on the recoloring of everything so that it... Okay, I've only found 2 eggs so far. That's kind of not... Wait. 3. There's an egg. I found 3 eggs. Let's go take a look at the exhibit. That is really good. This has got to be top marks, because the architecture, the style fits everything else, and the colors, and the wow. And the way that you can stand here, and there's an egg right there. Nah, it's so cute. Yes, you are. Anyway, what I was saying before I became obsessed with the lizard, those are eggs, but they're not orange, is that the way you can stand here and look through it and it feels like all one thing. This is exactly what I was hoping someone would pull off. Yes! There's another one. So cute. So the way that the exhibit fits, and you put these up here, and they're also yellow. I like it. How many times have I interrupted now? I'm short myself now. Okay. I am going to hop into standard... Whoa. Yeah, we were going to go check out the staff area. So the building, I really hope I'm not... Is there something else in here? Did we miss a door? No, you just made the building larger to make it look pretty, and it certainly does. But there is no extra staff area. That's a little bit sad, because I wanted that. Look at this, the way that these rocks just... Yes. Big yes. This is a big yes. Okay, let's do some points. Starting with the habitat. Now the habitat realism is pretty high. The terrain paint kind of shows it's a little bit drier up here and a little bit wetter down here, which is exactly what it would be, because when it rains, the moisture would run down. I do think you could have taken that a little bit further so that the same as you did over here,
with having some areas more worn. You could have used that a little bit more to show, where the animals go. But then again, on the other hand, they are kind of everywhere. Same goes for the plants. You have these like up against the edge, and that works super. Okay, this works super well. And this over here does as well. These are kind of in the middle of everything. Two things that are preventing me from giving you a super high score on the realism is that they don't have a designated shelter building. I'm not looking at functionality yet. So I do see they have overhangs here and there, so they might actually have enough shelter for in-game functionality. But for realism, they would have a building that you could, put them in. But the biggest but that I have here, why are we talking about big butts, is that there's no airlock. Because even though these are not really dangerous animals, I mean, I would not want to get in a fist fight with a kangaroo, but apart from that, you would definitely have an airlock so that the keepers don't risk accidentally letting out an animal when walking in here. So the habitat realism score for this one is only going to be 3.5. Despite all of the... Wait, there's an egg. Is that 5? We found 5 of the eggs! Woohoo! That's more than I expected of myself. I'm going to go hunt for the last one off camera in a bit. In-game functionality. Let's check. How happy are you? Super happy. Yeah, the thing is, these guys actually did have enough space when I started the game. They've just had, like, a lot of babies, while I've been looking at it. So their happiness is actually maxed out. They do have the hard shelter that they need under the canopy thingies. Plenty of enrichment. These are the wallabies. What about the little emus? Yes, they're all happy. So in-game functionality for the habitat. Let's just check your traversable area. Staff. Yes, you can get to all of the enrichment items, which means in-game functionality is a 5. The wow factor? The wow factor is pretty good, but the thing that's gonna mean that you do not quite get the 5 is the fact that you have so many different types of fence, which just bothers my OCD aesthetics a little bit. The bars over here, mesh down here, and then one of the pillars is not like the others. And then you have that fence sort of over here as well, but you also have these rocks, and then you have this thing which is different. The terrain work, really nice. The recoloring, the use of the rocks. I'm afraid of giving, making the points too high right from the beginning here, but also I don't want to, underscore, and I hate telling people that I'm giving you a 4, okay? Let's do that. We're giving you a 4. Exhibit! Out of a maximum of 5 points total for the exhibit, you're getting 5 points, because this is flipping awesome. The staff area, isn't actually there. So according to competition rules, I mean it should have a 0, but also I am the competition rules, and I, like I said, really like the architecture and the use of that bright yellow that I would have never done. So I'm gonna give it 1 point, because even though you didn't do what I wanted you to do, what you did do looks really nice. I'm lost. Okay. The guest area. So many really nice little squares, which are not square because they're round, but you know what I mean. Spacious and gorgeous. Let's see what people think. You can get a good view. You can get a good view. And yeah, they're all thirsty and want stuff to drink. That's my fault. I'm thirsty. Can I have a drink? There are no drink shops, really. I mean, they seem pretty happy. There are a few things that could have made, because, okay, so what I'm trying to say here is the guest area is being judged both on the look of it and the realism and the functionality and all of that jazz. Now, functionality-wise, there are enough benches, but they're all in one spot. So if you are an old person You're walking, there's one bench, and then you're walking and walking and walking, and there are no benches inside this building, are there? No. And then you're walking and walking and walking, and okay, you get my point. So a little bit better bench distribution, and a little bit better camera work also too. A few areas that could have been improved to look as awesome as this part over here. Over here, would have liked that guest fence for the realism look of it, and also the same over here, because idiots are gonna idiot, and someone will get their hand pecked. So let's check out functionality. So these are not having a negative impact. Education. There we are. So these are functioning educations. This education is great. You have a bit over here. We have that speaker. That's another little realism thing. It's gonna get wet. And you have the education hidden in there, yes. So that's nice. And you have a speaker and more education. That's good. So functionality-wise, this is really good. Yeah, so I'm going to give the guest area a 4. This place does look really nice in the rain. Overall look and cohesiveness, the architectural style definitely does pull it together, and the cohesiveness of this part is through the flipping roof. But there are just those few little things, again, with the fence, a couple of areas missing some foliage, and like the fence sort of peeking through up here. I am nitpicking, okay? Because I don't want to start this off too high and then not have enough. So you're getting a 4. Yes. Yes, you are.
Which means that if you add up all the points, A4 gets a total score of 26.5 points. Thank you so much for sending me your contribution, and guys, make sure to check out the next 3 videos.
This is flipping perfection.
Bye!